Sussurro is a 4-star medic who's available through both headhunting and recruitment, and is sus. Sussurro has 1 year of combat experience and is a well-trusted part of the medical staff of Rhodes Island. She stands at 142 centimeters tall, was born on the 4th of September in Syracuse, and is of the Vulpo race. In our archive files, it's noted that Sussurro was born to an ordinary family in a large Syracusan city, with her parents working in the local public institutions. Her parents had 2 sons and 2 daughters, with Sussurro being the 3rd child. Her parents wanted her to be a quiet and obedient child, but she didn't obey their wishes, with Sussurro helping her siblings retrieve or find items, giving her a proactive personality. Her older brothers have gone into business, Sussurro studies medicine, and her youngest sister is in kindergarten. Sussurro has no grand ambition or dream, but the Syracusan medical field is good to work in. Sussurro's medical student life wasn't eventful, with most of her time being taken up by studying, experimentation, and growing her abilities. She was able to make a group of friends and have a good rapport with senior students, encouraging Sussurro to continue on with the boring school life. Everyone around her had some dream or aspiration, and Sussurro liked everyone who had one and worked hard to fulfill it. But that had Sussurro question herself: does becoming a doctor hold any special meaning to her? As oropathy spread through all the major cities, Sussurro's instructors and her seniors all participated in efforts to combat the infection. A notice was issued that hospitals were recruiting medical students to act as volunteers. She immediately signed up, as she felt that she had finally found her genuine purpose as a medical student. She didn't even think about becoming infected by volunteering to treat the infected, even 3 days after becoming one. Reality hit Sussurro when she witnessed a patient be declared untreatable, being sent to the ICU, where she finally made a connection between the situation she found herself in and herself. Sussurro is confirmed to be infected, having a cell originum assimilation of 2% and a blood originum crystal density of 0.3 parts per liter. It's noted that her disease is under control. In her character art drawn by Sho, Sussurro wears a long black shirt, a blue zippered shirt, and a white medical cloak on top that has red accents, crosses, her ID badge, and some yellow stuff. A black and yellow medical satchel to her left, hip pouches to her right, black leggings, Air Force Ones, white gloves, a choker, and she wears her infection monitor on her right wrist. She holds a staff in both hands, and her infection can be seen on her upper right collarbone. In her dialogue lines, voiced by Haruka Terui, who also voices Momoko Sakurai in Idolmaster Cinderella Girls, Georgette Lemaire in Brave Witches, Yuna Yuki in Yuna Yuki is a Hero, Chihaya Mifune and Rumi in Persona 5 Royal and the Animation, Giselle Fleming and Clarissa Callahan in Valkyria Chronicles 3, Shenhua Ling in Shenmue 3, Lila Desiris in Atelier Ryza, and Shinya in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Sussurro acts like a professional doctor.
作戦終了っと。ドクターも少し休んでて。こんな大変な任務ばかりじゃ体が持たないよ。待って、出発前の検診がまだ終わってないよ。医療オペレーターのススーロです。ドクターは各方面に精通していて、オペレーターたちの指導者って聞いたけど、医者の言うことはちゃんと聞いてもらうよ。オリパシー患者の定期検診は私の大事な仕事の一つなんだ。話しやすい患者さんもいれば、なかなか話が通じにくい患者さんだっている。でもまあ、こういうのは慣れてるし、医者の重要性をみんなにしっかり理解してもらえるようにするから、心配しないでね。ドクター、記憶障害の患者が気をつけないといけないこと、もうわかってるよね。無茶ばっかりしないようにね。休養は仕事と同じくらい大切なんだから。医者がどれだけ注意しても聞く耳を持たない患者さんもいるけど、私たち医者は戦場で助けを求める声を一つたりとも聞き逃しちゃダメなんだ。医学は残酷な戦争や天災に対応することで発展を遂げてきた。つまり、私たち医者にはそういった苦難が生涯つきまとうんだ。 もう覚悟はできてる。患者を本来あるべき生活に戻すことができるなら、そんな苦しみなんて大したことないよ。甲板で浴びる日の光はやっぱりあったかいな。顔を撫でる風も気持ちいい。別にサボってるわけじゃないよ。ドクターだって疲れることはあるでしょ。だからドクターの悩みもこっそりでいいから私にも打ち明けてほしいな。
At E2 with everything maxed, Sussurro has 1,445 HP, 571 attack, 122 defense, 0 resistance, a 66-second redeploy time, 16 DP cost, and an attack speed of 2.85 seconds. She has the standard range of a single target medic. At max trust, she gains plus 60 attack. At max pot, she gets minus 2 DP, minus 4 seconds to redeploy, plus 23 attack, and her talent is improved. Her talent, Minimally Invasive Surgery, at E2 Pot 4, increases the healing effects by 23% on all ops with a 10 DP cost or less when Sussurro is in the squad. Sussurro has 2 base skills, with one being unlocked at E1. Medic Expert Alpha increases training speed by 30% if Sussurro is assigned as the trainer in the training room. Pharmacology Beta increases the byproduct rate by 80% when processing an elite material. Sussurro's first skill, Healing Up Beta, gains SP over time and is manually triggered, lasting 25 seconds at all levels. At level 7, it costs 32 SP to proc and starts with 0, while at M3 it costs 30 SP to proc and starts with 10. At level 7, Sussurro gets plus 50% attack, bringing it up to roughly 856 at max. At M3, Sussurro gets plus 70% attack, bringing it roughly up to 970 at max. Her second skill, Deep Healing, gains SP over time and is manually triggered. At level 7, it costs 19 SP to proc, starting with 0. At M3, it costs 15 SP to proc, starting with 0. At level 7, Sussurro gets plus 70% attack, 970 at max, and plus 70 attack speed. This skill can only be used twice in one battle and lasts 30 seconds. At M3, Sussurro gets plus 100% attack, 1142 at max, and plus 100 attack speed. This skill can only be used twice in one battle and lasts 30 seconds. Sussurro has a Medic X module, called Independent Medics, making it so that when healing allies below 50% HP, the healing amount increases by 15%. At module level 3, Minimally Invasive Surgery increases healing effects to 25%, or 27 at pot 4, to ops with a 10 DP cost or less. She also gets plus 100 max HP and plus 5 attack speed. To unlock and max the module, you must have Sussurro at E2 level 40, have 100% trust with her, have Sussurro use Deep Healing a total of 6 times in battles, clear 4-7 with a 3-star rating, deploying your own Sussurro with no other medics being allowed in the squad, and have 3 module data blocks, 15 data patching strips, 5 data patching devices, 4 compound cutting fluids, 5 Accuton, 6 incandescent alloys, and 90,000 LMD. Sussurro is a pretty good 4-star medic, decent attack, her talent allows more healing for cheap DP ops, and her crowning feature, Deep Healing. Personally, she saved my run of JT 8-3 against the Meteors because I didn't have Nightingale at the time, with Sussurro's S2. Massively increased DPS and attack is great to have. But her greatest strength is also a big weakness. Deep Healing can only be used twice per battle, so you really need to strategize when you're going to use it, or else you'll be caught in a bind. There's not many ops that I can think of that have an initial DP cost of 10 or less, along with their defense and HP being lower than other 4-star medics. Don't get me wrong, Sussurro is a great asset to have, but she does require some form of strategy as to when to use her S2 and where to place her to make sure she isn't targeted by enemies. I'd highly recommend getting her to E2 level 40 at least, with her module being half decent. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter for updates and check out my other Arknights and Azure Lane videos as well.